Not necessarily about sticking them on a wall and forgetting about them. It's really about incorporating those smaller steps to reach that goal in your everyday life. Hey guys, this is the third and final goal setting series for 2015. I hope that everybody is really started digging into where they want to see 2015 go with their goals. I hope that everybody has kind of used the SMART method to set their goals in the areas that we talked about. My kitty is joining us. She loves to be on camera. One of the things that is really, really common when you set goals or even resolutions is that you don't stick with them. And goals, I think, are a lot easier to stick with because in our heads, we think at the end of the year or however time restraints we gave, we're going to get a medal. You know, like whenever we think there's a goal, we think that there's a reward at the end. And that reward really is achieving that goal. But sometimes it's still hard to stick with the steps to achieve it. So one of the very first things that I think that everybody needs to do is create a system where they are visually able to see their goals. And for me, that is actually done in my planner, which is, I think you guys have heard me talk about it. It's a plum paper planner. I actually love it, and for 2015, one of my real goals is just to really live simply, so I had that put on front of it instead of my name or a quote. And I went ahead and broke down all of my goals. They are written here, and they're listed, labeled, listed, and then broken down into mini steps. So everything that I have is written down there, and then also in my, there's two sides to this, unfortunately. There are two sides. Kitty really is excited. I'm gonna put her down for a second. So by doing this, I am actually able, when I am creating my weekly or monthly plans, I'm actually able to go back in and see what my goals are and what steps I should be taking to meet those goals. So what I then do in turn is in my planner, again, this is all really planner based for me. It's one of the ways that I find that I can just always remember that I have these goals. But in my planner then for the weekly view, this is how it's set up. I actually put the mini steps that I want to take that week in order to get to my goals at the end of the year or whatever time orientation that I did put with those. That is one way. Another way, and a lot of people do this, is with their phones. They go ahead in here and put reminders. They put little memos that pop up in the mornings of sometimes. They even use apps. One of the great apps that I've heard about is Wunderlist. They use apps to list all of their goals out and then set up reminders in order to do things like maybe exercise every morning or to remember to clean out their dishes every night if that was one of their goals. So I think it's not necessarily about sticking them on a wall and forgetting about them. It's really about incorporating those smaller steps to reach that goal in your everyday life. So that way you remember the goals and that you're able to reach them at the end of the year. Another thing that I have found very helpful at the end of 2014 for a couple of my goals was to incorporate a buddy system or an accountability system. And I asked a friend of mine if she would be mine, and I am hers as well, and we kind of walk together and do things like that. So if you can find somebody like that, a sister, a brother, an aunt, an uncle, a mom, a dad, grandma, anybody that could really help you be accountable for some of your goals, I definitely think that that is a way to go. There are also lots of online forums, moms groups, any way that you can be held accountable for the goals that you want to reach for that year is something that I'm very, very highly recommend. All right, guys, so that is the end of the goal setting series. I hope that everybody has set their goals, has decided where they want to be in 2015, and I can't wait to hear all about them. You can leave a comment below. You can also jump over to the accompanying blog post and leave a comment there, or you can find me on tons of social media, all linked below in the description box. Have a wonderful 2015 and be sure to subscribe to stay up to date with all of my new videos. Bye, guys.